night against Mexico, although they lost, was their best game to date. Kaiser will jump it up against Fan, and getting the tip is Eaton out to Schneiders. Schneiders will turn in the lane, shot put up and in. Schneiders gets the bucket, and the ice is off and running. Here's Eric Fan with a three-point shot, no good. Rebound in the lane, pulled down by Schneiders, and back comes Kaiser with it. Kaiser over the line on the right. Pulls up to the baseline, now kicks it back out to Schneiders to Eaton. He'll shoot a three and hits it. Holy smokes. The 6'8" kid hits a three-pointer from the top of the circle. Here's Bodie. Man-to-man Helias defense. He goes down among the trees, inside the sleeper, back out to Abney. Abney, top of the circle, Kotowitz. Kotowitz over to Fan. Fan will dribble in the lane, has it slapped away and stolen away by Helias' Chris Amick. Across the timeline, Amick, wing right to Kaiser, pulls up at the three-point line, misses. Rebound underneath is Schneiders, lost it on the floor. Big pile up, it'll be a tied-up ball, and the Owls will get the ball in the change of possession arrow. And Marshall gets it back down here in the early going, 5-0. It's pretty tough when you got a 6'8" kid who can hit the three from the top of the circle. Here's Bodie out high over to Fan. Fan, as the Owls trying to work that backdoor play. Bodie got it, but the pass was too far behind the bucket. Gives it up to Fan. Eric, a fall lane jumper from the foul line. Good. Fan hits, and the Owls get their first two, and as expected, Marshall will press in the backcourt. Kaiser tries to throw over the pressure. Stolen away by Kotowitz to Abney. Abney has the ball taken away by Kaiser, though, in the forecourt. Lead pass up to Eaton. Helias got a 3-on-1. Eaton down low. Shot put up by Helsher. Won't go down. Rebound. Eaton's over the back of Sleeper. No call. Then there's another shot inside. This time a foul is called against Amick. Amick picks up the personal. The Owls will get the ball back. Still down 5-2. Marshall going up against 6'8", 6'3", and 6'4" across the front. Here's Abney to the forecourt. Abney, top of the circle with the dribble. Gets it off to Fan. Fan down inside. Kotowitz makes the catch. Gets it down. Puts it up and in. He got it in over Eaton down low. Beautiful pass by Abney. And the Owls are back within a point. Again, the pressure at the midcourt line. Eaton has it to the forecourt. Eaton can handle the pressure on the dribble. Gets it to Schneiders, who goes down the baseline. Ball knocked away by Bodie. Schneiders gets it to Eaton in the paint, who puts it up and in. He gets another two. Eaton got 5. Back come the Owls. Here's Fan. And then Fan lost it out of bounds. But they're going to say it went off a Helias player, and Marshall gets it back. Bodie will inbound, gets it into Abney. Abney against Amick in the far corner. Now he's double teamed, gets a screen by Fan and hits the tray. Fan gets the screen and Abney hit the tray. Now the Owls again put pressure on the backcourt. Here's Kaiser up to the forecourt to Eaton. Eaton, with a big man like that in the middle, you can just throw over the pressure. Back out to Kaiser, fakes the three, has it all slapped away by Abney. Abney again steals it away, this time from Helsher. Here comes Bodie to Abney, 2-on-1, lays up, no good. Missed the layup, and Kaiser gets the rebound for Helias. Well, the Owls could have taken the lead there, but we're still tied at 7. Wing right side, down inside, it goes to Helsher, who puts it up and in. Helsher hits the deuce, and the Owls trail again 9-7. Back with it is a long pass. It's stolen away by Helias as Schneiders come up with a loose ball, and the Owls turn it over. Schneiders to the forecourt. Left-hand dribble. Top of the circle, Eaton. Inside Helsher. Low post. Dribbles against Sleeper. Backs it out to Kaiser. Kaiser against Abney will throw up a three. It's off the back iron. No good. Then it hit the tension wire below the basket. And it will be Marshall basketball. Owls have a chance to tie or take the lead with a three here. Here's Abney against Amick. Let's see if he wants to take him to the hoop. The Owls have got a side cleared out. He's going to take him to the hole. Puts it up. No good, but a foul is called against Amick. That's 2 on him. And Abney looks like he can drive all day on Chris Amick. Joe will go to the line for a pair. The Owls were down early 5-0, but they fought their way back, down by a deuce here, 9-7, and Abney can tie it here on these free throws. Jeff Wilson, a 5'8" senior, checks in the ball game for Amick, who did not score so far in the ball game. Abney will shoot a couple from the line. First one is up. Good. To win a game like this, you've got to do everything just about perfectly. The Owls missed a layup on a break a moment ago. Now they're at the foul line for 2. Abney bottoms in both, and he's got 5, and the Owls have tied the game at 9. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Schneiders in the backcourt to Kaiser. Up to Schneiders to the forecourt, Eaton. Off to Helsher. Helsher over to Schneiders. Almost had the ball taken away by Abney. The Owls are a quicker team, but Helias has got so much height on Marshall. Helias can just throw over the Owl hands. Here's in the corner, Schneiders for a 3 and an out, no good. Rebound, Kaiser crashing in for the board, and then Fan stuffed his shot, but Eric got him on the way up and picks up the foul. That's his first. And that'll send Kaiser to the line for a couple. To this point, the Owls have done a pretty good job as far as rebounding is concerned. 3:52 left to play in the opening quarter. The Owls will be in action Friday night again against Kirksville. We'll have a doubleheader from there as Kaiser misses the first one. He'll get one more. Second one. In and out, no good. Rebound by Sleeper. Off to Abney. Max Sleeper's got his work cut out for him tonight, as does Scott Kodowitz. Here's Abney to the hole. Nice pass inside to Kodowitz, who lays it up and in. Joe Abney right now is playing a great first quarter for the Owls. Dishing the ball, playing good defense, and hitting the shot when need be. Now Eaton comes back. Long cross-court pass and out of bounds after making the catch of Schneiders. The Owls setting up a trap at the mid-court line, and it pays off. Back comes Bodie. Marshall leads by a deuce. Here's Spann in the three-point line. Double cover. Gets it off to Abney, but it was tipped by a Helias player. And Bodie will inbound along the far side. Still 3:19 left to play in the quarter. Bodie, long inbounds pass to Sleeper. In the middle, Kodowitz. Scott drives to the hole. Back out to Bodie. To Abney for a 3. Good again! Abney's got 8 here in the opening quarter. The Owls lead by 5. Schneiders in the backcourt to Wilson. Long cross-court pass, Kaiser. Kaiser doesn't take the 3. Backs it out to Schneiders. Over to Kaiser. Kaiser's left open along the baseline. Won't shoot it. Here's Helsher in the middle. Off to Wilson. Wilson backs out the dribble. Top of the circle off to Schneiders. To the foul line for a jumper over Bodie. Good. Well, that was a tough shot by Schneiders. He nailed it. Back come the Owls quickly. Here's Spann to the baseline. Spann's cut off. He'll shoot over Eaton. Misses everything. But Bodie recovers the rebound. Down low. Sleeper puts it up and in. Well, the Owls' interior passing to this point has been excellent. Now here's Schneiders 2-on-1 as they break the Owl pressure. He misses the layup, and Fan gets the rebound. Fan leads the break. 3-on-2. Up to Abney for another 3. Good again! Abney's hit 3 buttons in the opening quarter, and the Owls lead by 8. And Helias calls a timeout with 2:10. Press now with 2:10 left to play in the quarter, leading by 8. Kaiser in the backcourt. Off to Wilson. Wilson double teamed. Off to Kaiser, back to Wilson. Cross-court pass to Schneiders to the forecourt. Here's Eaton. Down inside Helsher against Sleeper. Puts it up. Good. Helsher gets the bucket. He's got 4. Back comes Marshall. Fan for a long 3. That's way short. But Sleeper in the lane got the ball, but they're going to say he pushed off to get it. That's 1 on Max, 2 on each team. On each squad, rather. And here comes Helias back down with the ball. Wilson in the backcourt as the Owls again have that 2-2-1 press. Here's Kaiser across the timeline with it. Drives on Sleeper. Fall away jumper. Misses everything. Rebound, though, by Schneiders. Count the bucket. As he got Kodowitz or Abney, one of the two, on his back and got it to go down and then got to get the foul shot to boot. Abney picks up the foul. That's his first. And after the timeout, Helias has scored 4 in a row and have slowed the Owl momentum down here appreciably. J.R. Lawless and Marklin Keith come in the ball game. Fan and Bodie will check out. Again, DeMille Davis for the Owls is not available tonight. Hurt a knee in practice yesterday. Schneiders has got 7 here in the opening quarter, and here's Abney. Out to Lawless. Lawless across the timeline, back to Abney. Long cross-court pass, Marquand Keith. He'll fire up a 3. Good! Keith comes in the ball game and buries a tray. The Owls lead by 6 again. Here's Kaiser in the backcourt to Wilson. Wilson back to Kaiser. They take their time. They throw over the press. Here's Schneiders off to Kaiser. Top of the circle. Kaiser again has it off the pass from Wilson. Over to Eaton. Across the lane pass to Helsher. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound Sleeper off to Abney. Abney against Schneiders. He'll pull up for a 3. No good. Rebound is tied up. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Sleeper against Schneiders. Max was trying to get a tied-up ball. I thought Abney was going to take Schneiders to the hole, and he pulled up for a 3-pointer. Didn't go down, and Sleeper will come out of the ball game with 2 fouls. Helias gets it back with 58 seconds left to play in what has been a ragtag opening first quarter, and that's just the kind of game the Owls want to play. And against a team with this much size, that's the game they have to play. That's why they're pressing all over the court. Here's Schneiders in the corner. Down low, Eaton double team. Had the ball slapped away by Fan. Taken away by Fan. Now they say Lawless got a hand in there and got a foul called. Eaton brought the ball down, and when he does that, that's going to draw a crowd. Lawless picks up the foul. That's his first. The Owls have got 5 team fouls. Wilson will inbound. Wilson gets it into Schneiders against Bodie. High post pass Helsher. Down inside, Eaton spins in the lane, puts it up and in over Kodowitz. Eaton's got 7 in the first quarter. The Owl lead is 4. 30 seconds left to play in the quarter. They'll play for 1. Bodie out the Fan. Fan to the top of the circle. This will also give the Owls a chance to rest a little bit. They've been pressing on defense. Lawless almost threw it away. Here's Bodie driving off to Kodowitz, back to Fan. Fan over to Lawless. 15 seconds left to play in the quarter. Over to Fan. Helias is challenging the passing lanes. Here's Fan back out to Keith. Keith with 8 seconds. To Lawless. To Bodie. Bodie with 5. An off-balance 3. Puts up no good. Kodowitz gets the rebound. Missed the layup. And that ends the quarter. The Owls lead by 4 after 1. He is 8. Helias called a timeout and got the lead down to 4, and that's where it is right now. And they'll have the ball to start this quarter, moving from right to left. Here's Wilson in the corner, off to Eaton. Eaton, cross-court pass Kaiser, top of the circle. They swing it back down low to Helsher. Helsher in the lane against 3 men, puts it up and in. Oh, they're going to wave off the bucket. Offensive foul called against Helsher, as Kodowitz was able to step in and took the charge. So Helsher picks up the foul, and that was not appreciated by Coach Bill Blanton of Helias. Now we have a little bit of a delay as one of the officials is cleaning up some perspiration underneath the Helias bucket. That was a break for the Owls. That call could have went either way. Marshall got the benefit of the doubt on the charge, and Helsher's bucket is waved off. And the Owls will get to inbound the ball here, still up by 4. Opening moment of play here in this second quarter. Abney to the forecourt for Marshall. Abney against Wilson. Wilson looking to get that ball. Abney kills the dribble off the Fan for a 3. No good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. And Coach Bill Blanton, working the official, wanted a foul over the back on Kodowitz. Helias does get the ball. And back comes Wilson with it. Wilson, wing left side to Schneiders to the forecourt. The Owls have been living from the three-point line for the most part in this game. Down low, Eaton spins 12 feet away from the bucket, gets the roll. Big man's got a nice soft touch. He's got 9. Here's Bodie to the free throw line, lost it, down inside. Now he did finally lose it as he threw it away, and Kaiser gets it back. Kaiser to the forecourt for Helias. Wing left Wilson. Wilson back off to Kaiser to Eaton at the top of the circle. The Owls will have to play him honest up there. He's already hit a 3 from there. Wilson to Schneiders. Schneiders, 6'4", playing out at the point. Here's Kaiser. Back off to Schneiders for a 3. No good. Rebound in the lane by Sleeper. Max brought the ball down. Gets up to Bodie. Bodie's all alone for a layup. Nobody got back for Helias. And the Owls lead by 4 again. Here's Wilson to the forecourt against Bodie. Gets it off to Schneiders. Cross-court pass to the wing to Kaiser. Off in the corner to Helscher. Double team. Has the ball slapped away, but Eaton recovers along the baseline. Goes down low. Misses the shot. Rebound is fought for. It'll go off Wilson out of bounds, and the Owls get it back. Marquand Keith will come back in the ballgame for Bodie. He just got his first 2 points of the game, and Abney will walk it up the floor for the Owls. 6:20 left to play in the opening half. Marshall leads by 4. They've led most of this ball game. Here's Schneiders with a foul over the back of Marquand Keith on the far side as he tried to come out to challenge the pass. Schneiders first, 14 fouls against Helias, 5 against the Owls in the first half. 6:14 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Fan popping out, getting the inbounds pass, and hits the deuce. They say his foot was just inside the three-point line. Quickly back is Schneiders to the forecourt, to the baseline, kills the dribble, gets it back off to Kaiser. Kaiser will dribble on Keith to the baseline, shoots over Kodowitz, good. Paul Kaiser gets his first field goal. Abney up to Marquand Keith. Keith doesn't shoot the three, gets it off to Kodowitz for a foul line jumper. Scott hits it. I don't know if you've seen Scott shoot from outside the paint all year. He's got half a dozen. Here's Wilson. Wing right side off to Kaiser, top of the circle, Eaton. The big man looks, wing left, and then throws it over Schneiders' head, over the Owl bench, out of bounds. 3 turnovers against Helias, 4 against the Owls in the early going. Marshall leads by 6. Kodowitz off to Abney. Helias comes in with a 19-game winning streak. 3-0 in the conference. Abney is screening from Sleeper. Goes baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebound Sleeper, yeah! Abney brought the defense to him. Sleeper was left alone for the stick back. Owls lead by 8 again. 5:16 left to play in the half. Kaiser goes down the baseline. Kodowitz stepped in, picked up the block. That'll be 16 fouls against Marshall. And for Kodowitz, that's his first. Kodowitz has got 1, Sleeper 2. If either one of those fellows get in foul trouble, it'll really get tough. Abney and Kodowitz come out of the ball game. Lawless and Bodie come back in. Say the Owls have a much smaller lineup. Well, there's Schneiders catching the inbounds pass, and we've talked about it before. Opponents come into this gymnasium, and the far side baseline, or out of bounds line, opponents just don't recognize it. Here is Bodie with a pass from Fan off to Keith, and they're going to call him for traveling. The out-of-bounds lines in front of the Owl bench and the respective visitors bench on the other side is about 6 inches from the out-of-bounds line, but on the far side, it's quite a different story. Far side, here's Kaiser with it after the Owl turnover. Off to Schneiders. Schneiders top of the circle. This morning, wing left side, new player in the ballgame for Helias. That's Chad Nivens, a 6'2 senior. Nivens goes to the foul line, fakes the shot, gets it off to Helscher. He's double teamed. Inside, Eaton throws up an off-balance jumper, no good. Back comes Fan. Blanton wanted a foul. His Fan off to Keith. Marquand will shoot a 3. Oh, they're going to call him for traveling. The shot would have been good, but he was called for steps. The Owls are a little bit out of sync right now with their offense. They've had some good opportunities and have committed turnovers. To the forecourt with it is Helias. Back comes Nivens. Off the Schneiders, top of the circle, Eaton. They swing it left-hand side, Kaiser. The Owls are in a zone. Here is Nivens, takes 1 dribble. Lawless out high trying to bother Kaiser. Here's Kaiser. Kaiser dribbles in the lane, gets it off the Nivens, short jumper, way short. Rebound is tapped out. 2 players battle for it. It's still loose. Here's Bodie trying to save it to Lawless, who tries to save it and does so, and then Lawless goes flying into the hallway underneath the Owl bucket. But Kaiser gets the ball for Helias. Back to Schneiders for a 3, no good. Rebound by Eaton, good. Eaton's got 11, the Owl lead is 6. Bodie comes to the forecourt, and the Owls are going to call a timeout. Things have gotten out of control here for the inbound to Abney, who's back in the ballgame. Fan and Lawless are back out. Kotowitz is also back in. Here's Abney off to Bodie. Bodie in three-point country to Sleeper. Sleeper back out to Abney to Bodie. And him and Abney will play catch. Joe goes baseline, kicks it out to Marquand Keith, who hits the deuce. Keith hits the jumper. He's got 5 off the bench. The Owls lead by 8 again. Here's Schneiders at the baseline. Cut off, double team. In the middle, Eaton spins in the lane, missed the shot. Rebound is saved inbounds to Schneiders. Schneiders off to Kaiser. Kaiser has the ball slapped away, but gets his back with Abney on him. Now Kaiser has something to say to the official. Schneiders down low to Eaton over Sleeper. Missed the shot. Rebound by Marquand Keith. Taken away by Eaton. Eaton puts up the shot, no good, and Keith is calling the foul. Coach Kevin Hart now has his hands on his hips, warning where the foul is. And Eaton will be at the line for 2 shots after missing the shot, but being fouled by Keith. That puts Marshall over the limit. So with 2:53 left to play in the half, Helias will be shooting free throws until the break. Eaton misses the first one. He'll get one more. Eaton had 7 points in the opening quarter. Second free throw, rolls around, falls through. He's got 12 in the game. Back on the Owls quickly. Here's Abney to the forecourt. Abney shoots a 3, top of the circle, off the iron, no good. Gets his own rebound in the lane. Down low, Kotowitz with the left hand, good. Kotowitz had to alter the shot, switched to his left hand and got it to go. Owls lead by 9. That's their biggest lead. Kaiser double teamed in the corner off to Schneiders. Schneiders inside the three-point arc. Dribbles to the lane. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound tapped up by Helcher. No good. Kotowitz. Long lead pass to Bodie. He can't catch up with it though. And the Owls lose it out of bounds. Bodie stopped on his pattern, and Kotowitz threw it too far for him. And the Owls turned the ball over. Otherwise, Bodie would have had a layup. Here's Schneiders. Wing right side, back off to Nivens. Top of the circle, Eaton to the foul line for a jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound, Schneiders down low. Count the bucket, and a foul is called against the Owls. And the second chance baskets are starting to pile up for Helias right now. Marquand Keith picks up his second. Schneiders has had a pretty good first half. He's got 9. He'll go to the line to try and add the 10th point and draw Helias within 6. Shot is up. In and out, no good. Rebound by Keith, off to Abney. Abney over to Marquand Keith to the three-point line. Fakes the pass inside, off to Abney to Bodie. Bodie to Abney in three-point country against Kaiser. Helias is all over the Owls at three-point stripe. They'll have to work a play to get themselves free, or maybe get free off the penetration. Abney gives up the dribble to Bodie. Off the Fan. Fan swings towards the lane. Now kicks off the dribble. Back out to Abney. Abney holds on to the pumpkin on his hip. 1:40 left to play in the half. Abney will swing to the lane. Goes inside. Has it slapped away and stolen away by Nivens. Back comes Helias with a chance to get closer. Nivens with a three-point line out to Schneiders. Cross-court pass. Helcher. Inside Eaton. Double teamed in the lane. Puts up a shot. Gets the roll. Well, he's got a soft touch. He's got 14. Abney to the forecourt. The Owls are up by 5. Abney, top of the circle, off to Bodie. Bodie wants to go down low, but Kotowitz too well covered. Keith pops up for a 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound down low, taken out by Helcher. Off to Schneiders, wing right side, baseline to Nivens in the middle, cross court to Kaiser. Kaiser will drive on Keith to the lane, and he was fouled before the shot by Marquand Keith, and Kaiser will be at the line for a 1-and-1, and that's 3 on the Owl senior. And J.R. Lawless will come in for Keith, and Marquand, who has scored 5 points in the ballgame off the bench, will have to sit the rest of the half. Kaiser for a 1-and-1. Free throw. Good. Got the roll. He's got 4 in the ball game. Marshall's led by as many as 9. But Helias is starting to take over this ball game with their size. Second shot, good. Kaiser hits them both. The Owl lead is 3. Lead pass up to Lawless. An ill-advised pass by Abney, but it went off the hand of Kaiser out of bounds. And Lawless will come out. 55 seconds left to play in the half. The Owls would love to hold the ball here the rest of this half and get a bucket. Bodie inbounds to Abney against Kaiser. Helias really stepping up their man-to-man here. Here's Abney. Goes inside to Kodowitz. The ball is taken away by Helscher. Helias with another turnover. The Owls are getting tentative. Here's Schneiders. Hangs in the air. Hits the bucket. And a foul is called against Bodie. And he can tie it with this free throw. What an athletic play by Jay Schneiders. Hung in the air while Bodie flew by and caught him on the wrist and hit the bucket and will go to the line to boot. Free throw. Good. We're tied. Tied at 34 with 39 seconds left to play, and Helias on a 9-0 run. Here's Abney. The Owls will spread out the offense and try and go for one here. Abney off the Fan. Fan at the hash mark, goes around one player, kicks it back off to Abney. Abney swings around 2 men, goes inside for a runner. Out the bucket! A foul is called against Helias. And Abney and Kaiser have some words. As Abney blew around the Helias senior and nailed the J in the lane, and he'll go to the line. And the foul is on Kaiser. That'll be his first. He'll come out of the ball game, and Abney will be at the line to try and give the Owls a 3-point lead at halftime. Well, there's still 20 seconds left to play in the half. Marshall wanted to hold for one, but the way Helias was overplaying the passing lanes, Abney had a lane to the bucket and took it. He hits the he hits the foul shot. He's done nothing wrong here in this half. The Owls lead by 3. Wilson back in the ballgame for Helias, dribbles the ball to the forecourt off to Schneiders. 10 seconds left to play in the half. In the corner, Helscher off to Wilson. Wilson against Mark when Keith was back in the game to Nivens. Off to Wilson, who pumps up a 3. That's off the back iron, no good. Eaton gets the board, puts up the shot, and it goes down at the buzzer. Second half of play, and after a rather lengthy halftime, let's see if the Owls can play as well as they did in the first half. There's a pass tipped out of bounds by Schneiders in the forecourt. Schneiders pointed at Kodowitz like he knocked it out of bounds, but the official saw it the other way, and Bodie will inbound. The Owls move from right to left. Here's Abney inside the sleeper. Max is blocked away by Eaton, but the ball comes back out to Fan. Fan dribbles and then throws the ball away. Coach Kevin Hart had something to say to one of the officials on the near side. So both coaches working the officials pretty good in this ball game. The Owls have got 9 turnovers. Here's Kaiser off the Amick, cross court to Schneiders, back to Amick. Amick to the forecourt, wing right side Helscher, down inside Eaton over Sleeper. Forget about it. That's too easy. He's got 18. The Owls now trail by a point. Abney off the Kodowitz, wing left Fan for a 3. Eric is off the mark. Rebound tapped up, no good. And that brings Amick now with the ball, and back comes Helias. Helias off to Kaiser. Kaiser down low into Helscher. Helscher ran over Kodowitz, offensive foul. When Kaiser got rid of the ball the first time, he put a knee in the Sleeper's chest. That was a charge. But that may have set up the next call, and when the Owls didn't get the first one, and Kodowitz picked up the charge, and Helscher gets his second foul. And now Helias will throw up some pressure in the backcourt. Here's Abney off the Sleeper. Sleeper gives it up to Bodie. Bodie will try a 3-pointer. That's tipped and no good off the side of the backboard. I thought it was tipped. Back comes Kaiser with it. Kaiser to the 3-point line. Nobody challenges him, and he misses a 3. Here is Amick on the rebound, off to Schneiders, inside Eaton, turns, low block, good. Schneiders has got 20. Cross-court pass to Fan. Fan doesn't shoot the 3. Down low to Sleeper. Foul called against Eaton. He tried to deny the pass and picks up the foul. And Eaton knew right away it was not a good foul. That's his second. He's got about 6 inches on Sleeper, and there's no way Max will be able to get a shot up over him. Here's Abney. Abney gets it into Bodie. Bodie, cross court, bounce past a Fan, doesn't shoot the three. Now does over Amick. Switch. Fan hits his first three. The Owls are going to need a lot of those. Here's Amick to the forecourt. Off to Schneiders. He'll dribble in the lane against Sleeper. Puts it up. No good. Spun out on him. But then he chipped in his own rebound. Quickly back comes Fan. Throws it up off the glass and then over Kaiser. Back comes Kaiser for Helias. We're tied at 42. 6 minutes left to play. Third quarter. Schneiders fakes a three. Goes to the foul line. In the paint. Puts up a runner. No good. Rebound tapped up by Kaiser. That's no good. Gets his own board. Hit one won't fall. And back comes Abney. Abney dribbles around Helsher. Into the lane. Spins. Puts it up. No good. Rebound taken down by Amick. Amick to the forecourt with the dribble. Amick in the paint. Back off to Kaiser. And a blocking foul going to be called against Fan on the pass from Amick. That's 2 on Fan. We're still tied at 42 with 5:39 left to play in the third quarter. Helias isn't sitting back. They're running with the Owls. Let's see who blinks first here. Here's Schneiders, fakes the shot, gets it off to Kaiser down low, but he say he walked. Kaiser tried to spin and then get the pass off and walk with it. That's only 4 turnovers in the ball game against Helias. Marquand Keith will come back in and Fan will come out. So Fan had hit 5 and had got 5 points in a row and picks up the foul and comes out. Here's Bodie in the backcourt to Abney. Up the middle, Kotowitz. Off to Bodie, but it was tipped by Kaiser and out of bounds. The Owls will inbound in the backcourt. 5.5 left to play in this third quarter. Bodie gets it into Abney. Abney's still in the backcourt. Now dribbles to the forecourt. Kills the dribble. Gets it off to Bodie. Bodie against Kaiser. Goes to the baseline. Tries to get it off inside to Kotowitz. Great pass by Bodie to Kotowitz, who puts it up and in. Scott's got 10 points. Back with it, Amick to the forecourt. Down inside, Helsher had it, lost it, and it goes out of bounds. Helsher had a chance to save it, but apparently he thought Sleeper may have knocked the ball out of bounds, and Helias turns it over. Abney to the forecourt to Bodie. In the middle, the ball's tipped, but Abney recovers for Marshall. Abney's been all over the Owls for the Owls tonight. Here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound by Sleeper, good. Again, Abney took the defense with him, although he missed the shot. He had 3 players all over him. That left Sleeper alone for an easy stick back. And now a foul called down low against the Owls. And let's see if it's Sleeper or Keith. If it's Keith, that's 4. That's 4 on Marquand. He just came back in the ball game. And Fan and Wallace will come back in. And again, the Owls, if you weren't with us at the outset, do not have DeMille Davis tonight, who injured a knee in practice yesterday and is unable to answer the bell tonight. Down low, Eaton. The pass against Sleeper. Double team. Puts it up. No good. Rebound weak side. Oh, they're going to say it went off of Eric Fan. And Amick was all over Fan's back. Helias will get it back in bounds. They'll get another crack at it here. Abney is also out of the ball game right now. Amick gets it in to Schneiders. Down low, Eaton kicks the pass back out to Kaiser. Kaiser will dribble in the lane. Had the ball taken away by Lawless, and Kotowitz comes up with it to Bodie. Bodie then has the ball slapped away, but gets it back, puts up the shot. It's partially blocked. Rebound in the lane. Foul called against Kotowitz. Oh, wait a minute. They're going to say Kotowitz was on the out-of-bounds line when he hit the deck. Well, the Owls are going to get the ball back. I thought it was going to be Helias basketball, but they give it to Marshall. Abney will inbound, gets it off to Lawless. Lawless goes inside, bad pass, stolen away, and the Owls cough it up for the 10th time in the game. Long lead pass to Amick. Back out high to Kaiser, back to Amick for a 3-point try. Misses everything. Kotowitz with the rebound off to Abney. The Owls want to run. 3-on-2 in the middle, Sleeper. Max puts it up. Good. Sleeper did a good job not to draw the charge, as he was able to sandwich his body and keep it away from the charge from the Helias defender. Here's Amick in the corner. The Owls lead by 6 again, 48-42. Lob pass inside, stolen away by Kolowitz. Off to Abney. Abney, pass up the Fan for a 3. Good! Fan hits the trade. He's plugged in. The Owls lead by 9. 3.5 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Kaiser. Off to Amick in the corner. High post pass to Eaton. He almost lost it. Gets it back. Off to Kaiser. Wing right side. Amick looking again. And down low, Eaton and Sleeper are going after each other, and the Owls get called for the foul. That's 3 on Max. Well, that's a big foul. Sleeper has 3. Keith is on the bench with 4. You've got to believe Helias is going to start trying to pound the ball inside against Sleeper and Kolowitz. Wilson gets it into Schneiders. There it goes down inside. Eaton turns, left hand, good. And Sleeper with the 3 fouls had to let him go. Here's Fan, long cross-court pass for Bodie to Abney in the lane. Joe pulls up for a runner, no good. Rebound by Eaton. Back comes Helias. Kaiser over the line on the left with the dribble. Still on the dribble, has it taken away, but Eaton gets it back. Here is Nivens for a shot, no good. But the ball goes off Sleeper over to Wilson. Wilson recovers, off to Kaiser for a 3, good. Kaiser hits his first 3 of the game. The Owl lead a slice to 4. Here's Abney to the forecourt. Every time the Owls get up by 8 or 9, Helias comes roaring back. Here's Abney off to Konowitz. He'll shoot over Nivens. No good. Rebound by Schneiders. Schneiders to the forecourt on the dribble. 1-on-2 will take it to the baseline and has the ball slapped away, and a foul's going to be called against Marshall. I think they got Abney on the foul. That's his second. And they're going to call it a shooting foul to boot. So Schneiders will take 2 from the line. And Aaron Copeland will make his first appearance in the ballgame for the Owls. As Marshall is forced to go deep on their bench. Copeland, for the most part this year, has been a junior varsity player. First free throw rolls in for Jay Schneiders. He's got 15 points in the game, 3 in this quarter. Helias is on another run. Second one, swish. They've scored 7 in a row. Copeland up to Abney to the forecourt. Abney over to Bodie, who shoots a 3. That's short. Rebound tapped up, no good. Here's Eaton and a foul called by Copeland. So Copeland, just in the ball game, picks up the foul. That's his first. Coach Kevin Hart has a word with one of the officials on the near side. And he's still looking at the official and still off his chair. Wilson will inbound into Kaiser. He's still jawing at the official, Coach Kevin Hart is. Here's Wilson, pulls up for a 3. It's short. In the lane, rebound by Konowitz. And now a technical foul is called against the Owl bench. The Owls got that rebound, and Coach Kevin Hart the possession with 2:07 left. Free throw, good. Schneiders will take the technical and hits the first one. Hart was giving the official some words, and then he had sat down, and the official's way down the floor when he called the technical. Now Helias has tied the game at 51, and they'll get the ball back. And the official, as he hands the ball to the player, Schneiders, is still looking at the Owl bench. He's still looking at the bench instead of looking at the play. There's Kaiser. Down low, Eaton spins off to Kaiser for a 3. That's short. Rebound on the other side by Nivens. It's knocked away by Bodie. And they're going to say it went off Bodie out of bounds. We're still tied at 51 with 1:52 left. Technical foul here against the Owls, and Helias has a chance to take the lead. Here's Nivens in the corner, off the Schneiders to Wilson. Doesn't shoot the three over Bodie. Back to Schneiders, off the Nivens. Here comes Eaton to the low post. Kaiser goes down low, throw it away. Copeland tries to save it, does so to Fan, and then Fan lost it in the back court, but no call. Off to Abney. Abney steps around a man, hits the jumper, good! Owls retake the lead. Back comes Kaiser with a minute 20 left to go in the third. There's a three-point bomb by Schneiders, no good. Rebound Kodowitz. Off to Abney. 2-on-1 with Bodie. Abney spins, puts it up off the glass, no good. Foul called against Nivens. And the Owl bench just went crazy because they didn't think they were going to get a foul call, but they did. Abney will go to the line for a couple. That's the first one against Nivens. 3 team fouls against Helias here in this second half. The Owls have picked up 5 team fouls. Marshall leads by a deuce, and Abney will try and hit 2 more from the line here. First free throw. Good. Joe Abney has been magnificent this evening. He's got 17 points to lead the Owls scoring, and he's been all over the court. Second one, good again. And he's 5 of 5 from the line. A minute 10 left to play. The Owls are going to go into a zone. Here's Wilson. Off to Kaiser. Kaiser in the corner, off to Wilson. Cross-court pass, Schneiders holds it high over his head against Bodie. Off to Wilson, wing pass, Kaiser down the baseline. Has a shot blocked from behind. Rebound underneath, 2 players fight for it. We got a whistle, and the ball will go to the Owls. Kodowitz and Nivens hit the deck. The Owls got the ball, and or rather the ball went off Wilson's hands out of bounds, and the Owls get it back, and Sleeper will come back in the ball game, and Aaron Copeland comes out. Max has got 3 fouls. Now a new player in the ball game for Helias, James Jagers, a 6'4" senior. He goes about 250 pounds. Here is Abney to the forecourt. 45 seconds left to play in the quarter. Abney off to Kodowitz, back out to Bodie, over to Abney. The Owls, I think, want to play for 1, but they don't act like it. Here's Abney, back to Fan. Fan back in the ballgame. He'll shoot a 3-pointer. It's short. Sleeper runs down the rebound, though, in the corner. Sleeper calls a timeout as he was trapped in the corner with 29 seconds. Abney looking to get it in. Still looking, and the ball is stolen away. Well, the Owls don't get it back. Now in the corner, Schneiders was trapped and just knocked it off, and Marshall, player out of bounds, and Helias will get the ball and get a chance here to cut the lead to 2:01 before the quarter ends. So the Owls lose a timeout and lose a possession. Schneiders will set it up. The Owls still in a zone. 13 seconds, 12, 11, 10 left to play in the third quarter. In the corner, Kaiser. Kaiser in front of the Helias bench. 6 seconds. Down low, Jagers over Sleeper and misses everything. Rebound Bodie with 2, 1. Throws up a half-court shot off the front of the iron. No good. And that ends. Helias comes in 20-1, third ranked in 3A basketball in the state of Missouri, in a 19-game win streak. Amick in the middle to Eaton back in the ball game. Just like money in the bank when you get the ball to Jason Eaton down there. He's got 24. There's a 3-point try by Fan, no good, and just like that, Helias can tie it here on this possession. Kaiser to the forecourt for Helias. Crusaders down by a deuce. In the corner, Amick, long top of the zone pass up to Eaton over to Schneiders. Schneiders is bothered by Bodie, dribbles inside of Bodie, lost the ball. It's on the floor. Bodie has it, and then threw it off Pelcher and out of bounds, and the Owls get it back. Great hustle by Steve Bodie. Kodowitz will inbound for the Owls. Into Abney. The Owls lead by a deuce. Abney to across the timeline over to Fan. Fan will dribble way out high near the hash mark. Wing right side off to Abney. Abney on the dribble with the left hand. Swings towards the lane. Now backs out the dribble to Bodie. Bodie returns the pass to Abney. Back to Bodie. 7 minutes up to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Fan. Fan off to Kodowitz, who comes out high to get the pass against Helsher. Fan swings in the lane, shoots over Amick, no good. Rebound tapped out to Bodie, who shoots over Eaton. Foul called against Helias. Foul will be on Helsher. That's his third. Nobody for Helias has more than 3. And Helsher is the only person with 3 for the Crusaders. Bodie will be at the line for 2. Steve has been in a bit of a scoring drought of late. 2 points tonight, only 1 point the other night against Mexico. Hits the first free throw. The Owls have only been to the line. This will be their 7th free throw of the night. Elias has shot 13 free throws. Bodie will get one more. It's in the air. It's good. The Owls are 7 of 7 from the stripe in the ball game. Now they put up pressure in the backcourt, leading by 4. Schneiders along the near side, pressured by Bodie, gets it back off to Amick, off to Schneiders in front of the scorer's table. Long cross-court pass to Kaiser to the forecourt, and then a foul call on Eric Fan as he got a little too close to Kaiser on the way up, and Kaiser will shoot 2 free throws. Fan has 3. He's on the floor. Sleeper on the floor with 3. Marquin Keith on the bench with 4 for the Owls. Kaiser will shoot 2 from the stripe. He's 3 of 4 from the line tonight. The first one rolls in. Kaiser has 9 in the game, 4 in this half. He'll get 1 more from the line. Second shot. Short. In the lane. Rebound pulled down by Eaton. Turns. Puts it up and in. He's unstoppable down there. Back comes Abney. Owl lead is now just a slim point. Abney to the forecourt. Abney bounce pass wing left side. Bodie. Bodie off the Fan. Fan in 3-point territory over to Kodowitz to Abney. The Owls trying to go against this man-to-man down low. The pass to Bodie, but too many trees down there for Steve to shoot over. Off to Abney. Abney going against Kaiser. Let's see if he takes Kaiser to the hole here. Bounce pass off to Sleeper. Sleeper wing left side Bodie. Out high Kodowitz to the foul line. Now he retreats the dribble and the pass back off to Abney. The Fan for a 3. Eric hits it. Fan has hit 3 3-pointers. Back down the floor. Sleeper is fouled after he picked off the pass, and Helsher picks up his 4th foul. And Nivens will come in the ball game for Helias and replace Helsher. Kaiser tried to drill a pass over the middle as if he was trying to hit Mike Hench's from their football days at Helias last fall, and Sleeper was there to intercept it, then he got fouled. Abney in the backcourt for the Owls off the Sleeper, back to Abney. The Owls lead by 4, and they got the pumpkin. We're under 6 minutes up to play at Marshall. Abney gets a screen from Kodowitz, dances down the lane, hits the deck, no call. Back comes Kaiser with it. Kaiser 1-on-3, who'll hold up the dribble. Fakes the 3, gets it off to Amick, down low, Eaton's left alone, puts up the shot. Oh, foul call before the shot. That'll be 7, and the Owls are over the limit, and Eaton will be at the line for a 1-and-1 with 5:37 left to play in the ball game. Well, that was a big turnover there. And Keith will come back in the ball game for Bodie. Eaton will shoot a 1-and-1. Bodie picked up his 2nd foul. Free throw, good. Boy, he's got a nice touch for a big man. He's got 27 points in the ball game. Everything is soft. Second one rolls off and no good. And then Kodowitz in the backcourt threw the pass way behind Fan, and the Owls turn it over. The Owls got a break on the missed free throw, but then they throw the ball away in the backcourt. And it's a 60-57 game. The Owls leading by 3. Off to Kaiser in the corner. Kaiser against this Marshall zone. Looking inside, nothing doing. Now Eaton post up low against Sleeper. Back out to Schneiders. Schneiders walk! Schneiders wanted to drive and turned it over. That's 7 turnovers. Only 7 turnovers in the ball game against Helias, but 2 here in the last couple of moments. Fan will come out of the ball game for Bodie. Fan with 15 points, 11 in the second half. And here's Abney to the forecourt for the Owls. Coming up on 5 minutes left to play in the game. Marshall trying to hang on to this 3-point lead. Here's Abney. Off to Bodie. Inside, the pass stolen away. And here's Amick. Foul from behind by Bodie, who picks up his third, and Amick will go at the line for a 1-and-1. The Owls have turned the ball over in their last 3 possessions. And Amick will be at the line for a 1-and-1. .507 left to play in the ball game. Marshall trying to knock off the third-ranked team in Class 3A. The Owls let Mexico off the hook here Saturday night after leading by 10. Amick's free throw, good. That's his first point of the night. Chris will get one more, and Eric Fan will quickly check back in the ball game for Kotowitz. Amick will get one more. He'll get the bonus. It's a 60-58 Marshall lead. The Owls have led most of this game, believe it or not. He misses the second one, but the free throw is recovered. The rebound is recovered by Amick in the lane after it was tipped out by Eaton. Helias can tie here with a bucket. Down low, Nivens. Back out to Amick for a 3. Off the mark, no good. But there's Schneiders down low. He missed a stick back. And now a foul called by Amick. Amick picks up the foul. That'll be 16 fouls against Helias. So now both teams will be over the limit on the next foul by Jeff City. That's 3 on Amick. Abney will inbound to Keith. We're under 5 minutes. Abney to the forecourt. Abney on the dribble against 2 defenders. Gets it off to Keith, and they hand it right back to Joe Abney. Abney against Kaiser in this man-to-man Helias defense, which has been very tough here in this fourth quarter. Here's Keith off the Sleeper against Eaton. Over to Abney. Abney, the Fan. Fan fakes the 3, goes in the lane, shoots an off-balance jumper, no good. But Sleeper's able to run down the rebound in the corner. Max will drive and put it up and in! Wow! What a move by Sleeper. He's got 10. The Owls lead by 4 again. Off to Schneiders. He doesn't shoot the 3 over Bodie. Off to Kaiser. Back to Schneiders. Down low. Eaton, the money man against Sleeper. Puts up the shot. Good. Boy, you just can't play better defense than that. Max was able to push him out. And now Schneiders steals the pass in the backcourt as the Owls got lazy. Here's Kaiser inside against Keith. Good. The Owls got lazy and Helias took advantage. Here's Bodie in the paint. Can't get the roll. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Good. Out the bucket. And a foul's called against Eaton. Bodie has 6 points in the game. That's his second field goal. And the Owls senior will go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. 3:47 left to play in the ball game. Free throw. No good. Rebound by Kaiser. And back comes Helias with a chance to tie or take the lead again. Wing right side, Schneiders. Inside. Eaton turns, puts it up and in. Or any time they need a bucket, they can get it from him. Now the Owls lose the ball in the backcourt again, and Schneiders goes to the hole and puts it up and in. And Helias has taken the lead. Back comes Abney with it. Abney to the forecourt. Abney dribbles to the 3-point line, shoots and hits! Abney dribbled in a circle. They left him open, and he hit the 3-pointer. Owls lead by a point. Kaiser trying to get the ball down low to Eaton. Eaton in the paint being fronted. Down low, Eaton. Offensive foul called against Eaton. Kotowitz hit the deck, and Coach Bill Blanton just puts his back to the floor. He can't believe it. That's 4. I believe that's 4 on Jason Eaton. Now check it. 3 fouls on Eaton. Marquin Keith will come out of the ball game. And that will send Kolowitz to the line at the other end on a 1-and-1. That puts Helias over the limit. So with both teams over the limit, could become a free throw shooting contest here down the stretch. Kolowitz for a 1 and the bonus. It's up, short. Rebound pulled down by Eaton. Owls still lead by a point after the miss by Kolowitz. Here's Amick off to Kaiser. The Owls in the zone. Kaiser, top of the circle. Amick off to Kaiser, wing right side. He goes baseline against Kolowitz. Gets it back out to Amick. There they go. Down inside. Eaton over Sleeper. Good again. Eaton's got 33. Back comes Abney. Abney to the three-point line off the Fan. Fan, long cross-court pass Bodie. Skip pass off the Sleeper. Cross-court the Fan again. Eric for a 3. No good. Rebound tapped up. That won't go, and Schneiders pulls down the board. Helias has the ball and the lead. 2:20 left to play in the ball game. 68-67. Crusaders. Here's Abney guarding Amick inside Eaton, back out to Schneiders. And Helias, now that they have the lead, will make the Owls come out and play him. Here's Eaton in the middle, over to Schneiders. Off to Kaiser. Kaiser to Schneiders. If I was Helias here, I'd just get into my offense and give the ball to the big man down inside. He's unstoppable. What you do here, if you don't get a bucket, you turn the ball over with time running out and give the Owls one chance to beat you at the end. Long pass in the middle, almost a turnover, but they get the ball back inside to Kaiser. Fall away jumper, good. Helias got away with one there, and they got the ball back and got the bucket. Here's Abney to the forecourt, and he calls a timeout. 19 in the second half. He's just been unstoppable. The Owls get the ball back with 1:21 and counting. They need a 3 to tie it. Here's Abney against Kaiser. Both teams over the limit. Coming up on 1:10 left to play in the ball game. Abney spins on Kaiser, back to Fan for a 3. That won't go down. Rebound by Eaton. Eaton, long lead pass to Nivens, who's all alone. Lays it up, missed it. Gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Nivens gets his first 2. Back come the Owls. 50 seconds left to play in the game. Fan. Cross court to Bodie. Inside Sleepers. Turns, spins in the lane. Has it blocked away from behind by Eaton. 44 seconds left to play in the game. Bodie will inbound. Gets it into Abney. Abney looking for some help. Gets it off the Fan. Fan off to Bodie in the corner. Bodie down low. Well, Abney's now out high with it. Abney cross-court pass to Fan. Eric can't get off a 3. Off to Bodie. Stolen away by Kaiser. Kaiser goes down, puts it up, no good. He's fouled from behind by Bodie. Kaiser was going to slam it, and I think more than anything else, he just mistimed his jump. Bodie got him from behind, but it's not an intentional foul or anything like that is called. Coach Bill Blanton for Helias wants to call a timeout. 25 seconds left to play in the game. Kaiser at the line for 2 free throws there. The first one is up. Good. Kaiser hits the first one. He's got 14 points in the game. He's 5 of 7 from the line. He'll get one more. That for Bodie was his 4th foul, by the way. Second free throw, rolls around, no good. Rebound by Sleeper. Out to Fan. Owls need a 3 here. Fan from way downtown. That's no good. Rebound by Schneiders. That ought to about do it. Sleeper fouls Schneiders, and the Owls will come oh so close again to knocking off one of the big boys in the conference, but are going to fall a little short as Sleeper picks up his 4th. And Schneiders will be at the line for a 1-and-1 with 17 seconds left to play in the game. Well, the Owls had the lead with under 3 minutes left. Had the lead with under 2 minutes left against Mexico on Saturday night, and both times couldn't hang on as Schneiders rolls in the first one. Crusaders are living at the line tonight. Second one, no good. Kodowitz in the lane for the rebound. Back come the Owls, and they turn it over at midcourt. Here's Kaiser going down, lays it up, no good. Foul called against Abney as Kaiser was going to go for the slam. And Abney fouled him. Kaiser will shoot 2 from the line. Abney was saying to Paul Kaiser, not in my building, you don't. It was a good, clean foul. There wasn't anything malicious about it. Kaiser hits the first one. But I don't think Joe and Paul will be pen pals over the summer. Second one is no good. Back come the Owls. Abney with 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Kodowitz will shoot a three-pointer. It's no good. That's it. Well, the Owls lose to Helias, but they... Here's the tip. It's won by Fan, back to Bodie. And here we are, opening moments here at Kirksville. Bodie back to Abney. Abney, top of the circle, left-hand dribble against Kilday. Tries to get a pass inside the sleeper. Good pass. Max wasn't ready for it. The Owls turn it over. And Kilday comes to the forecourt with it. Inside, they lob the pass into Schoonover, who lost it off the Sleeper. Sleeper in the backcourt holds it up and waits for Abney. Abney, wing left side Fan. The Owls dressed in their road black, red, white numerals. Kirksville in their road, in their home white with orange numerals. Here's Kodowitz in the corner, and Scott turned the ball over. Well, the Owls have had a couple of possessions. Kirksville's had one possession. We've had 3 turnovers in the ball game. Here is Schoonover to the forecourt with it, off to Kilday. Kilday will shoot the 3 if you let him. Down inside, nice move to the hoop by Tom Brewer, who gets the deuce. Off to Fan with it. Fan in the corner, almost lost it, gets it back to Abney. Cross-court pass Bodie. They work it in the corner to Kodowitz, off the Fan. Eric fakes the jumper, now puts it up from 15 and misses. Rebound in the lane, taken out by Schoonover. Back comes Kirksville. Good crowd on hand for this ball game tonight. Down inside, Brewer gets a return pass. Tom goes off to Kilday. Kilday in three-point land against Bodie. Off to Schoonover, off to Brewer. Brewer trying to post walk rub. Here's Kilday with a 3. Good! Now they're going to say it's a 2-pointer. Ball hit the back of the iron and went way up. And then it came back down the cylinder. And now they got a foul on the far side as Bodie tried to go to the hole. That's Tom Brewer who picks it up. Bodie inside to pass to Sleeper, lost it, and then Brewer got a hand on it and goes out of bounds. And the Owls get it back. Marshall down early, 4-0 here. Bodie inbounds to Abney. Abney in the corner against Brewer, dribbles, gets it back out to Fan. Joe Abney had his best game as a varsity player on Tuesday night. Now Bodie from the side. Steve's really having a tough time of it shooting the ball of late. Hit the side of the backboard with that one, and Kirksville gets it back. Here's Bodie now with it, tipping the ball in the back court as the Owls set up some pressure to try and get some movement here. Here's Brewer in the backcourt looking to inbound. Off to Kilday. Kilday lobs the pass over Bodie to the forecourt with it. Here's Kilday for a 3. He misses everything on that one. And back with the basketball will be the Owls. Here's Abney. Up to Fan. Fan, cross-court pass for Bodie. In the middle, Abney doesn't shoot the 3. Fan will. In and out, no good. We're down low by Crawford. Crawford off to Schoonover. Steve Schoonover has it. Off to Brewer. Brewer looks inside, nothing doing. Here is Kilday with it. Kilday, top of the circle. Schoonover off to Kilday. And Brewer has it now in the far corner. The Owls in a zone defense here. They swing it around. Down inside, Crawford against Sleeper. Kicks it back out to Kilday. Off to Schoonover. Over to Brewer. Brewer, cross-court pass in the middle for Crawford. Along the baseline, has to kick it out to Kilday for a 3. Good! Kilday hits the tray. The Owls are down 7-zip. Here's Span off to Abney in the forecourt. Over to Bodie. They're working around to Kotowitz. Trying to get a pass inside, but it's tipped away by Crawford out of bounds. And the inbounds pass goes to Abney. Abney. Back to Kotowitz, back to Abney, back to Kotowitz. Off the Fan. Eric will shoot another three. That's short. Rebound down low, tapped around. Crawford gets it for Kirksville. The Owls are ice cold here in the opening moments at Kirksville. They're down 7-zip. Schoon over to the forecourt. Top of the circle off to Kilday. They swing it left-hand side Brewer. Nice pass inside to Crawford, but a foul's going to be called on Sleeper before the big man can get off the shot. You may have heard John Hayes had a chance to talk to the Owls girls coach. He said sometimes that long bus ride it's hard to get your sea legs under you for a while, and that's what's happened to the Owls here in the early going. After that miss by Kirksville, we had a foul called, and the Owls get it back. Here's Bodie with 4.5 left to play in the first quarter. Now another foul is called against the Tigers. And I believe that's Brian Kirk who picked up the foul. He's picked up a couple of quick ones for Kirksville. 3 team fouls against the Tigers in the early going, but the Owls haven't got a point yet. Here's Abney stepping up for a three. Good. Abney gets the Owls going as he did the other night against Helias. Marshall breaks almost a 4-minute scoring drought in the first quarter. Down low, Crawford turns over Kotowitz and missed the jumper in the lane. Kotowitz had it knocked away out of his hands, but a foul is called from behind against Kirksville. And let's see who that foul is on. That's on Brewer. So Brewer's got 2. Kirk has 2. And that's 4 team fouls in the early going against Kirksville. 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Here's Abney again open for a three. This one doesn't go. Rebound by Brewer. The Owls aren't getting many second chance shots here. Here's Schoon over to the forecourt. Long cross-court pass. Brewer's open from 15. Good! Brewer's got 4. Kirksville leads 9-3. Fan in the middle. Cross-court pass over to Bodie. Bodie had to run it down in front of the Tiger bench. Here's Bodie in the corner. Gets it off to Abney, top of the circle. Abney kills the dribble off to Bodie, over to Fan. Fan lobs it inside for Sleeper. Max puts it up and in. Max gets his first 2. The Owls down 9-5 with a forecourt Brewer. Brewer open from 3 but won't shoot it. Gets it out to Kilday. Kilday, he's picked up on this Owl zone. Left-hand side Brewer's open. The Owls are not real active on defense right now. Here is Kirk inside. Nice pass to Brewer, but we got a foul from behind against Bodie. And the foul is against Steve. That's his first. 2 team fouls against Marshall. Fan will come out of the game, and Marquin Keith, the Owls senior, will come in. Inbounds, here's Schoonover with it. New player in the ball game is Jason Hagan. Hagan had a ball knocked out of his hands. Hagan, a 6'1 junior for Kirksville's into the ball game. And here's Kilday. Kilday off to Schoonover, back to Kilday. Over to Hagan. Top of the circle, Schoonover has it. Off to Kilday in three-point land. Over to Hagan. Down low Crawford, double team. Back out to Kilday for a tray over Bodie. That's short. Rebound by Kotowitz, and back on the Owls. 2.5 left to go, first quarter. Abney to the forecourt around a screen from Keith. Goes down the lane, puts up a runner. It's partially blocked. Ball was tipped out to the corner, and Kilday comes up with it with Bodie on him. Kilday quickly to the forecourt. Turned it over. 2 turnovers against the Tigers. 2:16 left to play in the first quarter. The Owls are down 9-5. Kirksville scored the first 7 points before Abney hit a 3. Here is Kotowitz off to Keith in the corner. Marquin Keith off to Abney. To Bodie for a 3-pointer. That won't go down. Steve is short on just about everything. Rebound in the lane. Tied up ball. Well, the arrow is pointing to Kirksville. Kilday gets the basketball off to Schoonover to Hagen. Hagen to the forecourt. Hagen almost lost it. He double dribbled. He did lose it. Hagen doesn't like the call, but 3 turnovers against Kirksville here in the early going. Just under 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Owls have never led in this game. They're down 9-5. Here's Kodowitz off to Bodie. Bodie in the far corner, still dribbling off to Marquand Keith. Keith in this man-to-man Kirksville defense here. Off to Marquand Keith for a 3. High arc shot, put up no good. Rebound in the lane. 2 players go for it. And Marquand ties up Kilday. And good hustle by the Owls senior, and that'll give Marshall the ball back. It's possession arrow is pointing towards the Owls. Some substitutions for Coach Kevin Hart. J.R. Lawless in the game for Abney, and Eric Fan checks back in for Scott Kodowitz. Bodie gets it into Lawless, and J.R. hits the deuce. Lawless in the ball game hits the 2-pointer, and back come the Owls. Or rather, back comes Kirksville. Down low, the pass to Crawford. Crawford spins over Sleeper and hits the deuce. Crawford, the sophomore, gets his first 2, and back comes Lawless with it. Off to Bodie, back to J.R. Nice entry pass to Sleeper. Back out to Bodie to Marquand for a 3. That won't go down. Fan on the offensive glass, puts it up and in. The Owls are back within 2, 11-9. Inside a minute left to play in the quarter. Now Marshall puts on some pressure in the backcourt. Kirksville, a good job to break it. Here's Kirk with a jumper off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Keith. Saved it, but Kirk gets it back and lays it up and in. Kirk gets his first 2. And quickly back down comes the Owls. Bodie off to Lawless. Lawless double team in the corner off to Bodie. Cross court Keith. Keith goes in the lane, but Marquand walked with it. Abney and Kodowitz will come back in, along with DeMille Davis, who missed Tuesday night's game with a little bit of a bum knee, we were told. But he's in here now. Long pass up the middle to Kirk. Doesn't shoot the jumper. Kirksville will hold for 1 here with 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Schoonover will hold the ball on his hip as the time clicks down underneath 15 seconds. Off to Kilday, open for a deuce over Lawless, no good. Rebound in the lane by Kirk, that's no good. Here is Crawford with a 3rd try. That won't go down, but a foul is called with 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That foul was on Scott Kodowitz. That's his first. 3 team fouls against the Owl, 4 in the game against Kirksville. And Crawford, 6'6" sophomore, will shoot 2 from the line. First one is short. These are the first free throws of the game, by the way. Crawford will get 1 more. It's in the air. Won't go down for him. The Owls got 5 seconds to get off a shot here. Then Lawless on the dribble lost it in front of the scorer's table, and we got 3 seconds still left to play in the quarter. So Tigers missed 2 free throws. They get the ball back. 2 seconds. Schoonover taking his time and never did get off a shot. So we'll get the ball to start the quarter, moving from right to left. Here's Kilday in the corner. Has the ball slapped away from behind by Bodie, but recovered in the backcourt by Brewer. Off to Schoonover for a 3 off the back iron, no good, but Kilday runs down the rebound. Kirksville has a little bit lighter step right now than the Owls do, chasing down the loose balls and what have you. Here's Brewer out to Kilday, to Schoonover, inside, back to Schoonover, doesn't shoot it. Cross-court pass, Kilday, he'll shoot it. No good. Rebound in the lane, taken out by Sleeper. Kilday's had some shots. He just hasn't been able to get them down. He has that 1-3. Here's Bodie for a 3. Short again. Rebound Abney in the lane. Joe will retreat the dribble against Schoonover off to Bodie. Bodie to Abney. Back out to Bodie. Bodie's scoop pass inside for Kodowitz. Nice move to the hoop against Crawford. And he lays it up and in. Scott gets his first deuce of the night. Long cross-court pass. Kilday doesn't shoot the 3. Brewer runs down the lane, but he's tied up by Fan. Good defense by the Owls senior. And the Owls will get the ball in the alternate possession rule. Kodowitz off to Abney. The Owls can tie it here or take the lead with a 3. Here's Bodie in the corner. Bodie against Kilday. Now he's in trouble, gets it inside. Kotowitz, beautiful pass to Sleeper, puts it up, no good. And they're going to, well, what's the call? They're going to say it was tied up, no foul. And the Owls will now be the victim of the alternate possession rule. Brewer up the middle for Kirk, off to Kilday. Kilday, cross-court pass thrown away by Kotowitz. Up to Abney, but Abney doesn't have any numbers with him. He'll take it to the hole anyway from 12 feet out, no good. Rebound in the lane, taken down. Abney stole it away from Brewer and lays it up and in. Abney's got 5 in the game. The Owls have tied it here at 13 after being down very early, 7-zip. Here's Kilday to the three-point line. They let him shoot it. He's short. Rebound Brewer, baseline jumper from 8, good. Tom Brewer's got half a dozen. Back quickly to the Owls. Abney up to Fan. Fan behind the back dribble, double team in the corner. Lost it, and back comes Schoonover, and now a foul is called against Fan as he tried to make up for his mistake and compounded the error by committing the foul. Eric picks up his first. 14 fouls now against both squads. 6:01 left to play in the first half. Marshall trails 15-13. Up the middle, Kirk up to Brewer. Back off the Kirk, side of the lane jumper, way short, but there's the rebound, and putting the ball back up and in is Josh Meyer just in the ball game. The sophomore gets his first 2. Here's Sleeper, back off the Bodie to Abney. Around one man for a jumper in the paint, no good off the back iron, rebound by Brewer. Kirksville leads by 4 after the Owls had tied it just a few moments ago. Schoonover to the forecourt against Bodie. Off to Meyer, long skip pass to Brewer, down along the baseline Kirk, in the middle Crawford against Kotowitz, spins on Scott, puts it up, no good. Good defense by the Owl senior, by the Owl junior, and back comes Bodie with it. Bodie, 2-on-3, hesitation dribble, goes baseline with the jumper, now it's too long. Rebound by Brewer. 2-on-1 for the Tigers, and they throw it away. Abney got back on defense and created some confusion as Kirk couldn't catch up with the pass. And now DeMille Davis, Marquand Keith will come in along with Lawless. Owls coach Kevin Hart looking for the right combination here at Kirksville. The Owls down by 4. Here's Davis off to Lawless. To DeMille Davis. Down inside, not a good pass. But the Owls luckily get it back. Then Kotowitz going to the hole, lost it. And it went off a Kirksville player last. They say out of bounds. Here's DeMille Davis, and they're going to say the Owls. Lawless stepped on the out-of-bounds line while he brought the ball in, and Marshall turns the ball over. 6 turnovers against the Owls in the early going. With the basketball is Schoonover. Cross-court pass to Meyer. Meyer wants to dribble to the hole, back to Schoonover, in the corner Brewer. Lob pass inside Crawford. The Owls collapse on him. Crawford gets off the shot anyway. It's no good. And then they're going to say the rebound went off Schoonover out of bounds. The Owls get it back with 4:40 to play in the half. Davis to the forecourt for Marshall. Davis kills the dribble. In the middle, Kotowitz. Back off to Keith. Marquand walk, no call, and then shoots from the baseline and hits. Looked like the Owls senior walk. The Owls get the benefit of the call, and back comes Meyer with it. Meyer goes left-hand side, down low, Crawford around. Sleeper lays it up and in. Crawford has 4. Back come the Owls. Davis off to Keith for a 3. No good. Rebound tapped up by Kotowitz. They're going to wave off the bucket and call Kotowitz on the foul. Scott picks up his second. Coach Kevin Hart for the Owls, despite how well his team has played lately, and despite the fact Kirksville's 5-19, he knew this would be a battle tonight, and it's going to be, and it is. Here's Brewer, far corner, had his pass tipped by Lawless, and taken away by Keith, who double dribbled. Markman put the ball on the floor once, looked up, and put it down again. The Owls turn the ball over for the 7th time in the game. Here's Josh Meyer for a 3-point try. No good off the front iron. Here's Brewer in the lane. Puts it up. That won't go down. Brewer working hard on the offensive glass. Here's Keith. Dribbles around 3 men to the forecourt. Off to DeMille Davis. And then Kirk picks up his 3rd foul from behind. Well, by all rights, Kirksville probably should have had a steal in the back court. Keith was trapped. No one was back to help him. And Markland was able to somehow dribble out of that mess in the back court, got to the forecourt, and Kirk from behind nailed him. And I think Kirksville's picked up a technical. I believe Kirk picked up a technical. Because Eric Fan is staying all by himself at the free throw line. If he did, that'll be his 4th foul to go along with the foul he just picked up. Fan hits the first of the 2 on the technical. Second one by Eric. Good. And Kirk had 2 fouls. Now the official's gone over to the scores table. High school basketball this year, a rule change. Yep, there they flashed on the board. So Kirk has got 4 fouls. So the 6'4" senior with only 2 points on the night and 4 fouls. And now Marshall gets the ball back with a chance to tie or take the lead with a 3 here. Here's Abney off the boat. He looks inside for Kotowitz. And now Abney has it out high. Kirksville in this zone defense really giving the Owls fits here on this possession. Down low, nice pass to Kotowitz, who lays it up and in. The Owls have tied the game at 19. 3 minutes left to play in this first half. Here's Schoonover, top of the circle, the sophomore Josh Meyer against Abney. Around Meyer, almost lost it. Off to Schoonover, top side Brewer, off to Kilday. Kilday goes baseline against Fan. He's double teamed in the corner. Looking to get rid of it, does so to Schoonover, but the ball was tipped by Abney as it went to the back court. Schoonover recovers, off to Meyer. Meyer spins in the lane, puts up a runner from 12, won't get the roll. Rebound Brewer. Boy, he's a workhorse down low, and he gets it to go. Brewer only goes 6'1", but he's tough. Now the Owls travel on the way down. That's Eric Fan who walked with it. As the Owls tried to beat Kirksville back with that long pass. Marshall's had 8 turnovers in this first half and trail in the game 21-19. Sleeper comes out for the Owls, and Bodie's back in. Here's Meyer again. Meyer goes to the paint. His shot was blocked by Fan. Bodie has it. Up to Eric for an easy one. We're tied at 21. Fan gets the deuce. He's got 6 after the steal by the Owls' Bodie. In the backcourt, Schoonover is fouled by Markland Keith. And that's 16 fouls against Marshall, 1 more, and Kirksville will be shooting free throw. 2:12 left to play in the half. The Owls are tied at 21. They've never led in this game. Schoonover down the lane, off the Brewer. He'll turn in the paint over Fan. Doesn't get it to go, but Fan is fouled. That's 2 on Eric. And that's something the Owls are going to have to learn. When you've got a kid in the lane shooting a fall-away jumper under duress, you let him go ahead and shoot it. Fan got a little too aggressive after making a good defensive play by making Brewer retreat on his shot, as it were. And then the Owls picked up the foul. Fan will come out. Sleeper will come in. And Brewer has a chance to put Kirksville back on top again. First shot by the senior, no good. Brewer, of course, is an accomplished baseball pitcher for this Kirksville team, and he'll be out there pumping that fastball pretty soon. Brewer hits 1 of 2 from the line. Kirksville leads. Here's Kotowitz in the corner to Bodie for a 3. Won't go down. Rebound. Sleeper puts it up and in. Sleeper gives the Owls their first lead of the ball game. 23-22. A low-scoring first half. Here's Meyer. Cross-court pass. Kilday. Open for a deuce. Good. Kilday hits the jumper. He's got 7 in the game, but he's had a lot of opportunities. Inside Sleeper against Meyer, puts it up no good. Max's foul try is blocked away by the 6'6" Crawford, but it goes out of bounds, and the Owls will get it back. Bodie, bounce pass into Abney against Meyer. Abney double teamed off to Keith. Marquand streaks to the bucket, has it slapped away. It's stolen away by Crawford. Lead pass to Meyer against Kodowitz. Spins, turns, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Keith, and a foul's going to be called against the Owls. Great defense by Kodowitz after the stuff by Crawford at the other end. Well, wait a minute. Let's see who the foul's against. It's going to be against Crawford. That'll be his first, but it puts Kirksville over the limit, and Marquand Keith will be at the line. Boy, the Owls came out of that smelling like a rose. Keith got rejected at one end, but then hustled back down and to help out on the D at the other. And now he's at the line for a 1-and-1, makes the first one, and Marquand will get the bonus. J.R. Lawless will check in for the Owls for Sleeper. And the Owls can regain the lead if Keith can make this second free throw. No good. Rebound by Crawford. And back comes Kirksville with a chance to regain the lead. Coming up on a minute left to play in the half. Wing left side off to Kilday. Fiala is tapped around and slapped away by Marquand Keith. You're listening to KMMO AM 1300 Marshall. Pat Duncan with you from Kirksville High School. Second of our two games tonight from Kirksville. Lady Owls won the opener, 63-41 over the Lady Tigers. The Owls have battled back to tie this one. Now Kilday for a three, puts Kirksville up. He gets hot, brother. You got to guard him out there. It's 27-24. Abney off to Lawless. Top of the circle, Abney. Wants to go inside, nothing doing. Here's Bodie. Off to Abney. Joe for a long three. That's no good. Rebound the lane. Brewer's got it and saved it to Kilday. Kirksville would probably want to play for one. Kilday against Keith. Off to Josh Meyer. Over to Kilday. Eriks for a three. That's off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Keith. Back come the Owls. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. Lawless back to Keith, off to Abney. The Owls got the ball in the right player's hands. Abney lost a dribble though, gets it off to Lawless. Bounce pass to Keith along the baseline. Over Crawford, no good. But Kodowitz got the rebound, put it up and in, and will go to the line with 1 second left to play in the first half. Well, Marquand sort of forced that ball up, and I don't think it got anything on the way down. But there was Kodowitz on the weak side. Scott's been living down there this year, and he got it to go on the foul, and then the foul called against Crawford, and that's his second. Kodowitz tries to tie it, does so. 1 second left to play in the half. Inside of the lane, he nails the jumper. Sophomores got four, and Kirksville leads again. Abney to the forecourt, off to Kodowitz for, well, I thought he was going to shoot it, tried to get a pass and lost it. Now Kilday on a pass from Josh Meyer, lays it up and in. This is not the way the Owls wanted to start the second half, behind the 8 ball. Here's Abney, off to Kodowitz in the lane. Back off the Fan for a three, that's good! Eric Fan hits his first three-pointer. Maybe the Owls can get him going here. Here's Kilday, cross-court pass, picked off by Kodowitz, and he's tripped up by Kilday. And that'll be Kilday's first foul. Kodowitz would have been off of the races for a layup, but he was tripped up. The Owls, though, can still take the lead on this possession. Here's Abney into the forecourt to Bodie. Bodie, wing right side, looks top side for Abney. Abney between the two wheels, off to Fan for a three. Another three by Eric Fan. Looks like Eric's been plugged in here in the second half. He's got 2 threes to start the quarter. And now a foul going to be called on the near side against Abney as Brewer tried to run the ball up to the forecourt. Abney picks up his first. And the Owls with their second lead of the ball game. And here's a long cross-court pass, and now a foul is going to be called against Marshall. Let's see who picked up the foul. Fan and Kodowitz were defending. Kodowitz picks it up. That's Scott's second. Here's Meyer in the middle. Crawford, the big man against Fan, puts it up. No good. Offensive foul against Crawford. Good defense inside by Fan as he was stationary, and Crawford moved to the hoop and pushed Fan over, and the Owls get the ball back with a 2-point lead. And that's 2 fouls. Well, the board says 2. I've got Crawford for 3. We'll go with the board for the time being. Here's Fan with another 3. This one doesn't go. Bodie in the lane. Steve puts it up. That won't go down. Sleeper for another try. That won't go. Out to Bodie. We got a foul call in the lane as Crawford and Sleeper collided away from the ball, and Mack's going to pick up the foul. It might be an intentional foul. It will be an intentional foul as Sleeper and the Tigers sophomore Crawford were hammering away at each other. And Coach Kevin Hart wants to get an explanation of what's going on. And Sleeper, well, the board has 3 on him. I've only got him for 2. Crawford misses the first free throw. Ryan can't buy one from the line. He's 0-3 from the stripe. On the other hand, I got Crawford for 3 fouls. And the official score's got him for 2. Crawford hits 1 of 2. He has 5 points, and Kirksville will get the ball out down by 1. So the Owls lose what would have been a possession and a point on the intentional foul. Here's Abney in the backcourt slapping the ball away from Jason Hagan. Was now in the ball game. Hagan, long cross-court pass to Kilday. Going to the baseline, pulls up for a runner, misses everything. Rebound taken down by Fan. Back come the Owls. Fan, they're going to say he turned the ball over. Marshall leads by a point here in the third quarter. Turnover by the Owls, and Kirksville will inbound as the officials discuss where they're going to have Kirksville inbound the ball at, right in front of the scorer's table. And coming back is Josh Meyer against Abney. Meyer kills a dribble. Cross court to Kilday. Kilday pulls up, doesn't shoot it. Now Bodie's on him. Now Fan gets inside a pass from Crawford. And Fan picks up the foul, and the Owls are really picking up the fouls here early in this third quarter. That's 3 on Fan. Sleeper has 3. Kotowitz has 2. And here's the inbounds pass to Meyer. Meyer swings inside, gets in, puts up the shot, no good. Foul called against the Owls. If that's Max, that's 4 on him. And here comes Marquand Keith in the ball game, and that's 4 on Sleeper. Now the Owls will be definitely have a height disadvantage downstairs with Crawford, the 6'6" man for Kirksville. Meyer at the line for 2. Good. Josh Meyer off the bench has supplied some offense. He's got 5 points. Kirksville, which was down by 2, can take the lead on this free throw. Second shot. No good. Rebound. There's Crawford picking up the foul over Kotowitz. Let's see what the official score flashed on the board this time. Well, they say that's his 3rd foul, so we'll go with them. Although they've been moving the scoreboard around the fouls for some other players. Now the Owls come to the front court, and a foul is called, I think, against Tom Brewer for Kirksville. No, they give that foul to Crawford. That's 4 on him, and he's still on the floor. There's Abney to the hole, puts up a shot, good. So Abney went right at Crawford. Crawford came out to challenge, but the Owls got it down. Long cross-court pass to Hagan in the ball game. Hagan shoots baseline jumper, good. Ooh, nice shot by Jason Hagan. Here's Abney to the forecourt off the Fan. Fan doesn't shoot the 3. Here's Keith in the middle, puts up a shot and another whistle. We might not get out of here till midnight, the way they're blowing these fouls. That's Meyer picking up the personal. That's his first. We're tied at 35. Bodie will inbound into Abney. Abney, the Fan, swing it left-hand side. Bodie for a 3. That's short. And the rebound pulled down by Hagan. Off to Kilday. 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Crawford is out of the ball game now for Kirksville. A new player in the game. We'll give him to you in just a moment. In the middle, Meyer spins over Kotowitz. Offensive foul against Meyer. Let's see if they count the bucket. The shot did go in. No basket, they say. Meyer picks up his second foul. Here's DeMille Davis back in the ballgame for Marshall off the Bodie. Man-to-man, Kirksville defense. Here's Span. Cross-court pass, lobs over DeMille Davis's head. And the Owls turn the ball over, and Kirksville gets it back. Here's Meyer off to Hagan. Hagan bounce pass inside, shot put up with the left hand, no good. By Brett Hanlon, the 6'4" junior in the ball game. Here's Bodie goes to the baseline with a jumper. That's no good. Another foul is called. So Brett Hanlon, 6'4" juniors in the ball game for Kirksville. For Crawford, who picked up his fourth foul. And now Josh Meyer, who started the half with no fouls, has picked up 3 quick ones here in the third quarter. Bodie on the first free throw. Steve misses everything with it. Steve's just having a tough time right now shooting the basketball. DeMille Davis will come out of the ball game for Abney. Bodie will get one more. Second one, rolls around, good. That's Steve's first point of the night. Here's Meyer off to Brewer in the backcourt. Here's Bodie with a steal in the backcourt, almost got it back. Now Brewer comes up with it. Off to Hagan. Tries to thread the needle in the middle to Hanlon. He gets it back. Good play by Hanlon to get the ball back for Kirksville. Now they got a foul called against Bodie against Meyer. That's 16 fouls against the Owls. Kirksville's already picked up 7 here in this third quarter. We still got 4:15 left to play in the quarter. That's 2 against Bodie. Wing right side, Kilday is open for a 3. Misses everything. Rebound by Key. Key to the forecourt for the Owls. Behind the back dribble. Nice baseline pass to Fan. He lost it out of bounds. The Owls turn it over again. That's a dozen turnovers against Marshall in the game. And we got 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Here's Meyer. Long cross-court pass to Kilday to the forecourt. Kilday against Abney. Bounce pass back off to Kilday against Span. Lob inside to Hanlon. Back to Kilday for a 3. Short. In the lane. Rebound by Hagan. That won't go down. Rebound Abney. Another foul. This one's going to be against Brewer. That'll be 3 on him. Now they'll walk the other way. And with 3:41 left to play in the third quarter, both teams are over the limit. And with this game as close as it is, if you hit your free throws all the way down, you're going to win. Keith at the line, 1-1. Hits it. And Markman, since he's been eligible in the second semester, has been rather proficient from the foul line. He'll get one more. It's up. Good. Markman's got 5 in the game. The Owls lead by 3. That's been their biggest lead. Here's Hanlon in the backcourt to Kilday. Up to Brewer over the line on the right. He's double teamed in front of the scorer's table. Over to Kilday. To Hagan. Inside Brewer over Keith. Good. Brewer got loose underneath. He's got 10. To the forecourt Fan. Eric for a 3. That bounces around, won't go. Rebound, weak side, Abney. Blocked from behind by Meyer. Here's another crack at it. And now they're going to call a tied-up ball. And the Marshall fans sitting right below us are livid with that call. Coach Kevin Hart doesn't like it much either. Here's Meyer. Cross-court pass to Kilday. And the ball is tipped away by Fan. It's still in the backcourt. Meyer to the forecourt to Brewer. The Owls are pressing all over the place. And here's Meyer with it. Meyer against DeMille Davis. Off to Kilday. Kilday in three-point land over Abney. Good. Kilday hits the 3. Kirksville leads by a deuce. Fan goes baseline. And a foul is called as Eric may have got a break. He was in no man's land along that baseline underneath the bucket, but Someone must have breathed on him, and Kirksville picks up a foul. And that'll be 4 on Brewer. That's his 4th foul. Eric Fan is at the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. He gets the first one. Fan has 13 in the game, 7 in this half. Eric will get one more. 2:46 left to play in the quarter. The second one won't go down. Rebound, new player in the ballgame for Kirksville. That's Toby Ross, a 6'3" sophomore. So Ross in the ballgame for Kirksville is really, both teams are in foul trouble, but Kirksville's really hurting. Here's Kilday popping out for a 3, air ball. Here's Ross down low, back out to Hagen. We got a whistle underneath. 3-second violation against the Tigers. Coach Ron Wilson's already lost 10 players in this ballgame. The Owls didn't even bring 10 with them. Here's Fan in the corner. The Owls trail by a point. Pass in the middle, stolen away. Hanlon then lost it out of bounds. And then the Owls had a chance to recover the ball on the side, and they were playing an official. They thought Kirksville knocked the ball out last, and the official says no. Kirksville gets it back. Here's Kilday in the corner. Off to Hagen. And then Fan lost it in the corner after trying to steal it. Then he tried to save it. It goes out of bounds, and one official says one way and one says the other. And the Owls get the ball back. Marklin Keith gets it into Abney. Abney off to Bodie. Bodie, wing right side, looks at this Kirksville zone. Off to Abney in the corner. Abney lob pass inside for Kotowitz, who got loose. Scott turns. It's slapped away by Hanlon, who picks up the foul. Hanlon joins the foul parade. That's his first. And Kotowitz will be at the line for a deuce. Try and give the Owls the lead again. First one by Scott, no good. He'll get one more. He's got 7 in the ball game. Second one, good. And back come the Owls. We're tied 40-40. Here's Kilday to the forecourt. Off to Ross, going to the hole. Count the bucket! Toby Ross, a sophomore. He knew what to do with it. He went to the hole and got it to go, and a foul called against Kotowitz. That's 3 on him. Kotowitz has 3. Sleeper's on the bench with 4. Fan has 3. He's out there playing. And Ross has a chance to get Kirksville a 3-point lead. Good. Ross hits the free throw. Again, Kirksville leads by 3. Here's Fan. He'll shoot a 3 over Hanlon. Good again. Fan's got 3 3-pointers in the quarter and 10 points in the quarter. Cross-court pass to Kilday. Again, we're tied at 43 this time. Here's Josh Meyer going to the hole. Foul called against Marklin Key. And that's 2 on Marklin. 1:19 left to play in this third quarter, and Josh Meyer will be at the line for a 1-on-1 opportunity. These teams are shooting free throws midway through the third quarter here. First one by Meyer, good. He'll get the bonus. Josh has got 6 points in the game. Off the bench for Coach Ron Wilson, although he has played a lot of ball tonight. Good-looking sophomore. Second shot off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Marklin Keith, and Kirksville leads by 1. There's Abney to the forecourt to Bodie. Bodie around Kilday, lobs it inside for Kotowitz. Pass is taken away. Keith recovers in the lane, puts it up, no good. Fan on the offensive glass, gets it to go, and Kotowitz, who is on the deck, gets up and shakes it off. Meanwhile, Fan has had a tremendous quarter here, and Abney will come out for DeMille Davis with 1:04 left to play in the fourth quarter. I got a feeling Joe Abney better get some rest now, because he's going to be in there probably the whole fourth quarter. J.R. Lawless pops off the bench. He'll be ready to come in here in a moment. Owls in a zone, leading by a point. 55 seconds left to play in this third quarter. We're down to 50 seconds. I think Coach Ron Wilson wants to play for one. Top of the circle, Kilday has it. Kilday lob in the corner for Hagen. Hagen along the baseline, down and stairs. Not a good pass. Fan had to tip it away from Meyer. With 39 seconds left to play in the quarter, Lawless will come in for the Owls, and Demille Davis will come out. Hagen lob pass inside to Hanlon over Kotowitz. Wait a second, the official waves it off. They're going to say he was fouled as he went up to catch the ball. And Kotowitz picks up his fourth foul. Kotowitz has 4. Sleeper has 4. And Abney will come back in the ball game for Kotowitz here. Well, both the girls and guys have JV games at Sacred Heart and Sedalia tonight. So the Owls have only got 8 players, 9 players this evening. 10 players make it. Here's Fan to the forecourt, but the 2 Owl big men. Hanlon misses the free throw, by the way. The 2 Owl big men are in foul trouble with 4 apiece. But so are the 2 big men for Kirksville. Here is Bodie in the corner to Abney. 30 seconds up to play in the quarter. The Owls want to play for one. Here's Abney as Kirksville spreads out the defense. Off to Bodie, over to Abney. Abney forced to come back in the game because of the foul trouble with Kotowitz. There's Lawless to Bodie. Bodie dribbles between 2 defenders, off to Abney. The Fan in the corner with 6 seconds, misses the 3. Lawless with the rebound and was tied up. Tries to get it down, so it's the Fan with 1. It would have counted. Oh, but Ross fouled Fan, and Eric will go to the line to shoot. And before we take our break between quarters, we'll see how Eric Fan does on these free throws. The first one, good. So Fan in the quarter. Next shot is up. Bumps the front of the rim. That ends the third quarter. The Owls get the ball to start this fourth quarter, up by 2. Here's Fan to the corner, off to Abney. Eric Fan had 13 points in that third quarter. 13 of the Owls, 19 points. Here is Marquin Keith. In the corner to Fan, lob pass inside Sleeper, who's back in the ball game, but it's tipped away and stolen away. So Sleeper's on the floor with 4. Otherwise, Kotowitz with his 4 fouls on the bench right now. And Marquin Keith is in there for the Owls, along with Bodie, Abney, and Fan. It's Kilday. Meyer with the ball now, going to the hole with it. In the lane, puts up a shot, short. Rebound Meyer, lost it, gets it back, puts it up and in. Sleeper with his hands tied with 4 fouls. Had to let Meyer shoot it. We're tied at 46. Here's Abney off to Bodie in the corner to Fan. Bodie goes right side. Foul called as Steve tried to make a move to the baseline. And he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. And Meyer picks up his 4th foul. The starting front court for Coach Ron Wilson is on the bench, all with 4 fouls. Kirk has had 4 since the opening half, 4 on Brewer and 4 on Crawford. Bodie misses the free throw, and the Owls continue to stub their toe here at Kirksville. Back come the Tigers. In the corner, Jason Hagen with it. Hagen off to Meyer, back to Hagen, goes baseline against Bodie. Tried to get it inside to Ross, does so, and he puts it up and in. Ross has supplied some firepower off the bench. The sophomore's got 5 points. Abney off the Keith to Abney for a 3 over Meyer. Good! Abney's got 10. That gives the Owls a 1-point lead. Kilday to the forecourt. Kilday down the middle. Hanlon along the baseline. Spins, kicks it back out to Meyer. Off to Ross in the paint. Ross against Sleeper, puts it up short. Rebound by Fan, and back come the Owls. Owls got a 1-point lead in the ball. Here's Fan to the corner. Fan off to Abney. Abney to Bodie, and 3-point land off to Marquin Keith. The Fan for a sideline jumper, hits it. Fan from the side of the lane nails another one. Bus ride to Kirksville didn't hurt him any. Wing right side pass, Hagen. Hagen, cross court, Meyer goes to the hole with it. 8 feet away, short. Rebound in the lane. Ross had it, lost it. Hamlin gets along the baseline, hit. Rhett Hamlin gets his first 2. The Owls lead again as a point. 5:30 left to play in the game. Abney lob pass between the 2 wheels to Keith, and a timeout is called by the Owls. 5:26 left to play in the game. Here's Fan on the inbounds from Abney. Off to Bodie. Bodie, top of the circle. Bounce pass, right side Fan. They're double teaming Eric every time he touches the ball. Here's Abney, off to Bodie. Bodie, off the Fan, shoots over 2 men in the corner, misses. Rebound in the lane, Bodie. Steve goes down inside to Sleeper, but he walked. .506 left to play in the game. Kirksville can take the lead here with this possession. Kilday off the Schoonover. Long cross-court pass to Hagen. Hagen to the forecourt. He almost walked with it. He did walk. It's only the second turnover in this half for Kirksville. Here's Fan to the forecourt, off to Abney. In the middle, Kotowitz off to Bodie. Steve steps up for a 3, can't get it to go. Rebound, Sleeper, no good. Rebound tapped up by Kotowitz, that won't go down. And then the next chance is taken by Kirk. Long lead pass to Kilday, left alone, good. Kilday puts Kirksville back out on top. And now we have a delay, and Brewer will come back in the ball game. Kotowitz will inbound for the Owls. 4.5 left to play. Marshall down by a point. The Owls can't shake Kirksville here. Here's Abney to the free throw line. Joe will stop. Pop, no good. Rebound Fan. Back down low to Sleeper, good. Max got this one to go down. Marshall regains the lead. Back and forth we go. Brewer in the backcourt. He's back in there with his 4 fouls. Kirksville's got 3 players on the floor with 4 fouls. The Owls got 2 players on the floor with 4. Here's Schoonover, top of the circle. Kilday drives to the hole. Back off the Kirk, side of the lane. Couldn't handle the pass. Schoonover has it now, top of the circle. Shot put up, no good. Rebound Abney. Back come the Owls, 4 on 3. Abney to Sleeper in the lane. Max puts it up and in. Sleeper filled the lane beautifully on the break, and the Owls lead by 3. That's been their biggest lead of the night. Here's Kirk to the forecourt. Off to Schoonover. Over to Brewer. Brewer between the 2 circles holds the ball on his hip. Bodie following Kilday all over the floor. Kilday on the dribble. Wing right side pass off to Brewer. Top of the circle. Schoonover against Abney. Off to Brewer. He goes baseline against Kotowitz. Puts up a runner. No good. Rebound by Fan. Back come the Owls with 3:20 left to play in the game. Here's Bodie. Off to Abney. Almost walked. Goes in the lane. Puts it up. Good. Owls are on a 6-0 run, and they lead by 5. 3:09 left to play in the game. Scoot over to the forecourt. Kirksville, I thought might take a timeout, but they don't. Here's Brewer, top of the circle, waiting for a cutter. Here's Kilday. Can't shoot. Bodie's on him. Kilday to the lane. Back off to Schoonover. The Brewer doesn't shoot the 3. Here's Schoonover. Schoonover in the middle. Crawford. Ball is knocked away by Kotowitz. Back comes Abney. Abney to the forecourt. Back off the Fan. Eric for a 3. In and out. No good. Rebound in the lane. Run down by Crawford. Crawford back to Brewer. Oh, that shot by Fan just wouldn't stay down. Back comes Schoonover with it. Over the timeline on the left. To the middle. Off to Kilday. Open for a 3. We got a whistle. And I think the official's going to call a double foul against Brewer and Bodie as they were trying to it's going to be a double foul. We're going to have a foul against Bodie and Brewer. Brewer will foul out of the ball game. They were trying to get Kilday open for a 3, and Bodie was playing great D on Eric. And neither team was. I thought maybe we'd have foul shots. The possession arrow is pointing to Kirksville, so Kirksville will get the ball out. will have no foul shots. Kirksville will just get the ball back. And Brewers foul out of the game. Kilday now, he shoots the three. It's short. Rebound in the lane by Fan. And he's hammered from behind by Hagen. And Fan will go to the line for a 1-and-1 at the other end. So Brewer fouls out of the game with 11 points. And Coach Ron Wilson, with 2:20 left to play in the ball game, puts the ball down inside. Fan hits the free throw. Boy, Eric could wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, roll out of bed, and come out firing. He hits them both. Fan has got 23 points on the night. Kirksville needs to start throwing up some threes. Here's Kirk off to Meyer. Back to Kirk. Kirk off to Hagen. He threw it all away. That may have been the coup de grace there for Kirksville. If the Owls are going to spread the offense out now and make Kirksville come out and foul. Here's Abney to the forecourt. Abney between two men. Back off the Fan. Fan against Kilday. Wings the ball back out to Keith. Keith to the top of the circle. His turn. Off the Fan. We're under 2 minutes. Fan against Kilday. Foul call. Nelson Eric back to the line for a 1-and-1. Fan hits both of these. That'll mean Kirksville will have to have at least 3 possessions to tie. Fan has a chance to add to his point total. Hits the first one. That was Kilday's second foul. Fan will get the bonus. He's 7 of 9 from the lines. 8 of 10 make it. Eric's got 25 on the night. His season high is 32. Here's Josh Meyer with his 4 fouls back in the game. To Kirk, back out to Meyer. To Hagen for a 3. Off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound by Sleeper. The Owls have, looks like they got this one salted away with 1:30 left to play and a 9-point lead here at Kirksville. Kilday off the Fan. Hagen's on him now as Kilday switches up. Here is Abney as he is fouled out high by Meyer, and the Owls will send Joe Abney to the line for a 1-and-1. And Marshall will break that 2-game losing streak and make their record 13-9 and ensure themselves a winning regular season record. Abney bumps the front of the rim, and the ball rolls in for the Owl Junior. He'll get one more. He's got 13 on the night. Abney, another solid game for the Owls. Second one, switch. The Owls will back off the pressure now with an 11-point lead. They don't want to foul now. Here's Meyer to the foul line in the paint. Ran over a player. No call. Can you believe it? They've been calling everything all night long. They don't call that. Hagen gets the layup. But it's pretty much academic now unless the Owls just start throwing the ball away. And here's Kilday with a foul from behind. And Abney will be at the line for a 1-and-1 again. Meyer went down the lane and just ran over Kotowitz. New player in the ballgame for the Owls is Kotowitz, and Hockaday, a 6'1 junior, is in the game for the Owls. Joe will get one more from the stripe. It's up. Good. Abney hits them both. J.R. Lawless and DeMille Davis will come in the ball. It wasn't easy tonight. You're listening to KMO AM 1300 Marshall. Here's Kilday to the forecourt. Back off to Meyer. Tries to lob it down low. Does so to Kirk. Off to Hagen, was open. Missed it. His follow shot put up by Crawford is good, and a timeout called by Coach Ron Wilson, but it may be a little bit too late. Pressure. Gets it into DeMille Davis. He is almost dragged down by Kilday. Coach Kevin Hart wants an intentional foul, but you won't get that. But you will get DeMille Davis at the line for a 1-and-1, and DeMille have a chance to get on the board here. It's fouled out of the ball game, and that's Kirksville's best 3-point threat. Davis misses the free throw. Rebound by Hagen. 40 seconds left to play in the ball game. Off to Meyer. Meyer behind the back dribble to the foul line for a jumper. Good. Meyer hits the deuce. Hockaday inbounds the sleeper up to Lawless. 30 seconds up to play in the game. Lawless is then fouled by Schoonover. 1-1 for J.R. Lawless. He has 2 points in the game. Free throw. Skims the back of the rim, no good. Back comes Hagan quickly to the forecourt. 22 seconds up the side. Schoonover for a three. In and out, no good. Rebound by Meyer in the lane. Back off to Kirk for a three-pointer over Fan. That's short. Rebound bounces out to the corner. Kirk has it again. Another three-point try. Short again. In the lane. Jump hook by Hagan, no good. Rebound by Fan with 4 seconds. Out to Abney with 2, 1. That's the ball game. Marshall